Okay, I'm getting sick of this. Give me that remote! Outrunning all of Unova and making it to number 70 on this list is Excelgor. Back in Gen 3, a Pokemon was introduced that changed everyone's outlook on bug Pokemon. The one I'm referring to is Ninjask. Ninjask showed us how extreme bug Pokemon can be. But then Excelgor came along and put him to shame. You might be thinking that I'm skewing off to a random tangent, but you gotta think about it. Both Ninjask and Excelgor are two of the fastest Pokemon ever, and they both happen to be bug types. But I'm getting off topic, so back to Excelgor. Excelgor is by far my favorite pure bug type Pokemon. First off, just look at him. Just what the hell is he? He looks like the combination of a ninja, a tube worm, and bagworm larvae. Strange design. I love it. Unlike Ninjask, Excelgor has great stats aside from just speed. His greatest stat, beside his speed, is special attack, reaching a maximum of 328. That's damn good for a bug type. Excelgor can prove to be quite deadly thanks to his kick-ass moveset. With moves like Me First and Guard Swap, it's best not to underestimate him. While the evolution process is really awkward, Excelgor is definitely worth all the training. Believe me. Well, it's about damn time another Generation 1 Pokemon showed up. Yeah, and it won't be the last one on here either. Claiming its spot at number 69 is one of my personal favorite Gen 1 fire types, Ninetails. No, not the boss from Okami, the fire-spewing fox that we know as Ninetails. Now, Ninetails has always intrigued me for one reason or another. Of course, she's a fox, so you know that's good enough for me. But there's just something very ominous about Ninetails. Ever since I watched that episode where Ninetails messes with Brock's head, I always found her to be eerie. You know? I can't be the only one that thinks that way. Her Pokedex entries drive that eeriness even further. Let's take a look at some of them, huh? Yellow's Dex entry says, according to an enduring legend, 9 noble saints were united and reincarnated as this Pokemon. That enough for you? No? Well, how about one more? Ruby's Dex entry says, Ninetails casts a sinister light from its bright red eyes to gain control over its foe's mind. This Pokemon is said to live for 1,000 years. Am I the only one that's creeped out by that? Well, I guess I am. Man, another bug type? Yep, but this is no ordinary bug type. It's Yanmega. By far, the greatest bug flying type you can possibly have. Having the highest HP out of all bug types, Yanmega's base stat total reaches 515. That's damn good for a bug type, especially if it's a bug flying type. You know how great those are, right? With its giant Darner wings, Yanmega is awesome enough to dislodge full-grown trees when it takes off flying. Holy shit. Much like Armaldo, Yanmega is based upon an ancient arthropod. This giant dragonfly is based upon the species known as Meganura, huge-ass dragonflies from the late Carboniferous age. Hooray for prehistoric knowledge! Oh yeah, I forgot about its other stats. Believe it or not, Yanmega's greatest stat is not speed, it's special attack. Its special attack can reach a maximum of 364. Awesome. And besides, who needs a high speed stat when your ability is Speed Boost? I love that ability. I said it before and I'll say it again. Best bug flying type ever. Holy shit, another Sinnoh Pokemon? Oh hell yes. You'll be seeing plenty of them. The Sinnoh Pokemon in question is Gliscor. Gliscor is one that continuously gets better to me as Pokemon generations evolve. When talking about Gliscor, you have to give some credit to his appearance. Gliscor looks like a combination of a vampire a gargoyle, and a scorpion. He's a scamp oil!
What? What? He's an insane fool!
Yep, proud of it. With the way Gliscor looks, you'd think that his highest stat would be attack, right? Well, yes again. Gliscor's highest stat is defense. Yeah, defense. Gliscor literally has the same defense as Crustle. That being said, Gliscor is incredibly bulky. I find that strange, as real-life Scorpions are usually the offensive type. Well, then again, this is Pokemon we're talking about. A world where even a pile of shit can kick your ass. Yeah, you don't fuck with that shit. Literally. In conclusion, Gliscor is a Scampoil you don't want to mess with. As stupid as that word sounds. You remember how at the beginning of this list I was criticizing IGN? Well, our next entry might as well be called IGN, because up next is Slacking. Fitting name, isn't it? I apologize, that was rude. Sorry about that, Slacking. Now, when the common folk take one look at Slacking, they don't expect much from him. I mean, just look at him. Little did those common folk know that this is the strongest non-legendary Pokemon in history. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Slacking's base stat total is 670. Jesus Christ. Slacking's attack stat reaches a maximum of 460. My god, that's strong. Slacking's HP also rivals that of Wailord. Shit, with the Pokemon that strong, you'd think that there would be absolutely no downside to him. Right? Well, guess again. You have his ability to deal with. Truant. To be honest, I never really found this ability to be a major problem. Well, everybody finds Truant to be a horrible ability, which I can agree there, but 2 words. Gastro Acid. Have a Pokemon use Gastro Acid on Slacking, and there you go, no more Truant. It seems to me that Slacking is the very definition of the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. While he appears to be incompetent, lazy as hell, and completely useless, if you so much as just irk him in the slightest, he will fuck you up. If there's anything that Nintendo has taught us over the years, it's that you don't want to mess with any species of turtle. Torterra from Generation 4 is obviously no exception. You know how Bowser strictly eats meat? Well, this is what would happen if he went vegan on our asses. Being the only dual grass ground type so far, Torterra definitely qualifies for being one of the more unique of the starter Pokemon. As you would expect from a turtle Pokemon, Torterra is extremely physically based. He excels in both physical attack and defense, both of which can expand into the mid to high 300s. Also, you really gotta give Torterra some credit for what he has to haul around every damn day. Torterra carries an entire continent on top its shell. Well, not really, but still. All that shit on the shell has got to be heavy. Torterra is just the kind of Pokemon that makes you proud to say turtle.
Turtle! Where'd he go?
Okay, maybe not that much. Time for some Croagunk. Yeah, it's Croagunk. Wait, what? Why is Croagunk this high on the list, you ask? I'll be honest. In the games, Croagunk is... While his stats are... okay, he just really isn't fit for battle. Even if he isn't fully evolved yet. One of the most glaring things about Croagunk is his appearance. Croagunk is based upon the poison dart frogs, the most toxic of all creatures. Most of you already know this, but I fucking love frogs. Although I will admit that Croagunk looks odd. He looks like Slippy if he had alcohol poisoning. The real thing that led me to like Croagunk in the first place is Brock's Croagunk. Oh man, I love that Croagunk. You see, when both Misty and Max strayed away from the group, Someone had to keep Brock away from every woman in Sinnoh. Guess it had to be him. Bad move, Brock. Ooh, that's got to hurt. This could make a great advertisement. Hey parents, sick of your kids dating all the damn time? Screw their free will, get a Croagunk. I can't believe I just said that. At number 63, we have Bisharp. Plain and simple, this Pokemon is badass. I don't think anyone will deny that. Bisharp looks fucking awesome. With those blades on his steel claws, and that axe on his head, I feel as if I've seen something like him before. I swear I've seen him before. What is it? Think, damn it, think. Wow. Bisharp is Metal Man. Yeah, he's fucking Metal Man. He may not look exactly like Metal Man, but he sure resembles him. In addition to his kick-ass appearance, Bisharp's typing consists of two of my favorite types, Dark and Steel. Sure, he has an extreme weakness to fighting types, but that's not too important to me. Bisharp is a physical wall, meaning his attack and defense are his greatest stats. His attack can reach a maximum of 383, which is equivalent to Armaldo. His defense stat can even get as high as 328. Once again, like the same as Armaldo. Strange, isn't that? To end this off, I'll leave you with an extremely fitting catchphrase for Bisharp.
Hey man, I cut you.
Oh yeah, it's Huntail. Hands down, my favorite of all the non-legendary mono water types. At least from Gen 3, that is. If you are wanting to evolve your Clamperl for whatever reason, you have a choice between evolving into a Gorbis, a mono water type that is specially based, or you could have Huntail, a moray eel-like mono water type that specializes in taking and dealing out physical damage. Now, tell me, which one would you rather have? No, seriously, I'd like to know. Well, Huntail's the one for me. Why? Well, this can be traced back to the whole Nidoking thing. I don't know why I like Huntail so much, but I just do, goddammit! I seriously can't explain why. Is it something about his name? Is it something about his appearance? Or is it something about his cry? You tell me. This is one of the two complete evolutionary lines that you will be seeing on this list. Sorry, but I really couldn't decide which one I liked more, Scraggy or Scrappy. So BAM! Both of them are going on here at number 61. So, let's list off what I like about each of them. First off, Scraggy. Aside from Munchlax, Scraggy is the funniest Pokemon I've ever seen. Whether it be in the games or in the anime, Scraggy is always losing his pants. They were obviously looking for a comedy relief, and Scraggy fit the bill just right. Also, I have to give mention to Scraggy's signature move.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No, seriously. Scraggy is the only Pokemon that is able to learn comment spam. Zinger! Now, time for Scrappy. Scrappy is one bulky son of a bitch. Both of his defenses can get as high as 361, the highest out of any dark type. Speaking of which, these are the only two Pokemon that have the typing of dark and fighting. That is dope. Also, you gotta admit that Scrappy just looks plain awesome. This picture just screams, yeah, I know my pants fell down. What's it to you? Overall, these two Pokemon are the definition of badass.
Those the real gangsters. Ain't no Crips and Bloods.
Really? I don't see it.